Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be my September TBR. If you watched my August TBR, you know that I tried to read 10 books in that month. 2 of them were big giant ones that I just wanted to finish. Well, as you're going to see in my August wrap up, which will be coming up after this one, I did not complete my TBR. And yet here I am wanting to read 7 giant sci-fi fantasy books in the month of September. Don't ask me why I'm doing this.
Because I don't know.
I just want to read all of these books. And I'm going to try to do it. I will say that in September I am taking some time off from work. I am taking 5 days off, I think, like 3 days and then my 2 weekend days. So I'm taking 5 days off. I'm going camping with my family, but I am going to bring some books to read during that because that's the only time that I'm ever going to be able to read anything, right? So let's get into my TBR. The first book I want to try to get to in September is The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart. So this is an adult fantasy novel that is coming out September 8th, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to be doing a full reading vlog for this book, just completely dedicated to it because I've heard so many good things about it. If you don't know what this is about, it is about a world where there is bone shard magic. So the magic is based off of bone shards, and these bone shards can animate like almost chimeras in a way, like different animals like kind of put together, and these bone shards help to bring these creatures to life. It follows Lynn, who is one of our main characters. She is the Emperor's daughter, and she needs to fight to reclaim her birthright as the Emperor's heir, as well as trying to save her people because there is a revolution on the horizon and things are gonna just descend into chaos. I'm so excited to read this, especially because I've heard great things about it. So, like I said, I'm going to be doing a full reading vlog of it. Hopefully I can get to it really soon. I actually already started it. I'm on like page 51, I'm pretty sure, and it is pretty good so far. Next I want to get to the biggest book on my TBR this month. It is To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Paolini. This book is coming out on the 15th of September, I'm pretty sure. This is Paolini's newest novel. He's the author of the Aragon series, if you don't know, but yeah, he hasn't written a book since Aragon, so he's come out with this. Looks like he's been working on it for quite some time, but I'm super excited to read this one. This is an adult sci-fi novel that follows a young woman who finds this alien artifact in space, and it kind of sets her on this journey. I don't know too much else about it. I kind of don't want to. So I'm really looking forward to it. I need to read more like sci-fi books. I read a lot of fantasy, but I want to read more sci-fi, and this is going to hopefully get me into that. But this one is like gigantic. You know what? It actually looks huge, but I don't know if it's actually...
No, I lied. I was gonna say I don't think it's actually that big, but it's over 800 pages.
Almost 900 pages, at least in this ARC form. I'm excited to read it. Next, I want to get to Jade City by Fonda. This is the book club pick for the Space Sirens book club. This is an adult fantasy novel that uses jade as the magic, and all of a sudden this new drug shows up in the city that allows everybody to be able to consume jade or use jade as this like magical ability, and they don't want this, so there's gonna be a lot of like revolution, I think a lot of fights, but I've heard great things about this one. I specifically have heard that there's really good like love interests in this, and I've seen fan art and I'm just very intrigued. I didn't really give a good description on that, but that's because, again, I don't really know too much about it, but I'm really excited to get to this one. I'm really happy that this was the book club pick because I've been wanting to get to this for a very long time, and a lot of people have read it very recently and absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited to get to this one. Next, I want to try to read an entire trilogy, and that trilogy is the Poppy War Trilogy. You can't really see because of my light right here, but the Poppy War Trilogy. I have an arc of the last book, which is the Burning God. I really want to read the arc before it comes out, which I think it comes out in November at some point, but I haven't read the other 2 books. So I need to read the other 2 books to be able to get to this one, but the trilogy consists of the Poppy War, the Dragon Republic, and then the Burning God here. This trilogy has been all over BookTube, I feel like for many years now, but specifically has come to the, you know, forefront very, very recently because a lot of people are reading it and absolutely loving it. And specifically, I think because the third one is coming out in November, so a lot of people are trying to catch up, including myself. This one follows our main character, Rin, whose test scores put her into this elite kind of military academy, and she learns to fight, and then I'm pretty sure she has this like special magical ability, but I've heard that this series is very brutal. It can be a little gruesome, very dark, but I'm here for all of that, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up sooner, but I'm very, very excited to. And I think with this whole trilogy, I'm going to try to read it on the weekend that I am away with my family. So I'm going to try to like vlog my experience reading the entire trilogy. I almost dropped them. I'm going to try to read, like I said, the entire trilogy in a vlog. So hopefully I can do that. But there's also, I've heard that there's like a specific scene in the Poppy War, maybe like a specific chapter, that a lot of people are kind of like either shocked by or have very like extreme reactions to it. And I'm very, very curious what that chapter is, because I kind of want to, like, when I get to that chapter, actually vlog myself reading it. So if you know what that chapter is, or if you know any other parts in this that you want to see like specific reactions to, then please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to know. I really enjoy seeing my own reactions of things when I'm actually reading it. So if you know that, please let me know down below. And then the final one that I for sure want to try to get to is A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. This is Naomi Novik's newest novel that is coming out at the end of September, so I want to try to get to it before it comes out. This is a fantasy novel that is set in a magical school, but this magical school is very different because there's no teachers, there's no rules. The only thing that you need to do is survive, and that's it. So there are monsters in this school. You can't walk the hallways alone. Like, you need to have like allies and things like that. And our main character has this really strong gift that could potentially not only end the entire school, but kill everybody along with it. But the only way you can escape from the school is if you graduate or you die. That's the only way to get out. So I'm very, very intrigued by this idea, and I'm super excited to get to it. I love Naomi Novik's writing. I absolutely adore Spinning Silver and Uprooted, so I'm super excited to get to her newest one. So those are for sure the 7 books that I really, really want to get to. I do have a few here that I'm currently in the middle of that I want to hopefully work on some more. Specifically, we have House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I've been reading this since January. Yeah, I just need to, you know, finish it. I've been enjoying it. I just, for whatever reason, I haven't really picked it up, but this is one that I want to try to work on and read some more from. I also want to read some more from Stamped from the Beginning by Ibram X. Kendi. This was on my August TBR. I did not get to it, or finish it rather, in August, so try, I guess, a little bit more in September. And that's the same case for The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I will eventually finish these books by the end of the year, hopefully. But yeah, these 3 are kind of on my list. Like, if I were to finish all of these, I'll work on these ones. That kind of thing. So there you have it, everyone. These are the 7 fantasy books that I want to try to get to in September. If you've read any of these books, please let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and which one I should maybe work on first. That kind of thing. I would love to know. Please like this video and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!